Day 37, sorry, day 47, page 1099, numbers 1, 2, and 3. And all three of these are basically just a straight plug into the de Broglie wavelength equation, that is lambda equals h over p, where p, momentum, is the mass times velocity. Alright, so it's the same thing all three times. Hopefully I've got the right Planck's constant, or, well, I have, it's close if it's not right, double check. 6.63 times 10 negative 34th joules seconds. I'm putting everything in standard units here. Part number one, we have a 60 kilogram person at 2 meters per second. Everything's already standard, just plug and chug. Number two, you got to watch the units here, the 10-gram bullet. You got to get that in kilograms. That's 0.010 kilograms. The speed is good, 331 meters per second. Once again, that'll give you a de Broglie wavelength of, well, just plug and chug. But numbers 1 and 2 will be pretty meaningless. Those wavelengths will be very, very small, won't have a whole lot of meaning. However, number 3, the wavelength will have some meaning because electrons do have wavelengths that are roughly on the order of the size of atomic radii. So it has a connection to radial orbits, constructive and destructive interference. It will actually bear fruit with the interference patterns. You can shine electrons or shoot electrons through slits, double slits like you do light, and get diffraction patterns, very similar diffraction patterns that you do with all the interference diffraction patterns we got with shining light through double slits and diffraction gratings. The same thing happens when you shine or shoot electrons through small slits, because they do have a wave nature, and this wavelength is on the order of atomic sizes. But once again, just looking at the math there, the only tricky part of that, well, you got to look up the mass of the electron in kilograms, but it's moving at 1/10 the speed of light, so instead of 3 times 10 to the 8th meters per second, I have 3 times 10 to the 7th meters per second. All right, so just plug and chug, and you've got that one.